I say this with confidence that, like, you know, the person in question is never gonna watch this, but like, there's this really pretty girl that I did some film stuff with, like, back in Atlanta before I moved back here.
Film stuff, huh?
Yeah, you know what? Listen, man. Listen, man. No, like actual film stuff.
That's
she like
not the
acted
way
in
you
a
did.
she acted in a short film that Eugene wrote and I did editing for, and she looks like very Emma Stone-ish, which is why that topic came up because we're talking about the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Anyway, now
Let's talk about why Jamie Foxx's Electro is the best villain of all time.
You think Jamie Foxx's Electro is good?
No.
Okay. I was like, bibbity bobbity, back the fuck up, motherfucker.
No, it is that's. I didn't mind him. Like,
Can we?
I thought he was a relatable villain.
Hold
He's just
on,
like, oh, I'm
let's-
sad.
What in the hell
Let's
Rocco
listen
and
to
the
this
guys are still doing
Rocco.
now?
Rocco.
It's after midnight.
They're changing the security codes and interrogating the Black Mask.
Okay, so these guys are all Joker thugs. We're here.
Sounds like we'll be here all night.
There's a guy with a gun up there, so we might want to try and get to him first.
Oh, true.
Yeah, 3 armed. There's 11 people in this room. Where the fuck are all of them?
Wait, are there really?
It says 11 people.
Oh,
there's
there's
other
dudes
two.
upstairs.
They're in like the foreman's
This is
office.
a big room. Like,
Yeah.
this is an interesting puzzle challenge to take on.
Yeah.
I kind of want to sneak up behind that guy first and take him out silently, and then come back down to these vents.
Yeah, you probably want to start from the top floor up because the 2 gun guys are in like the foreman's office, and I think they can come out and cause a lot of problems. Wow, that takedown
what?
was not so silent. You mess. Oh, you piece of shit. Game. Why call it a silent takedown if it still makes noise?
I mean, that's. I think that extends to the greater stealth problems that we've discussed umpteenth times on this, you know, on this show. Is that like this game's stealth problem? It's like this encounter. The thing about this encounter is like, I guess now we know that this encounter was not intended to be a stealth encounter. So like you take out one guy and you get detected by all of them. Like that's just how they're programmed to see you. Because it's not because this, what the fuck?
If only there was a way to get around that railing, Batman.
Yeah, but this is not intended to be a stealth encounter, so stealth won't work here. You know, have you noticed that's the case with a lot of other stealth encounters
Yeah.
throughout the series?
But a lot of times, like when that
or
happens, like they'll
semi-stealth
give you
encounters.
combat takedowns, like you sweep the dude's leg out and like
Yeah, true.
axe kick him in the face. Oh, what in the shit? Okay, looks like those gun
Doesn't
guys
matter.
did not come out. Oh, are they coming out now?
We got it.
Oh, no, they're waiting.
Oh shit! Now they're coming.
No, I think they're guarding the
Wait,
door.
oh, they're talking about something.
They
What-
vanished.
Vinny, Paul, and Frank. Wow, this is a little racist that they all have Italian-sounding names.
I mean, it's Roman Sionis. I think
Yeah,
it's supposed to be.
he's like Italian mobster.
I think.
I don't know. Like, if that's the case, he has some fucked up hiring practices.
All right, I think.
Okay, they're not coming after us. So let's
Yeah,
go
they-
find the interactable.
I guess that door.
This.
I'll need to find the access code to unlock
What?
this.
Code here.
We haven't had access codes for any of the other fucking doors.
I think we had one.
All right, so how are we supposed to?
Maybe that door?
The other glowy door. Glowy door. Janice.
Industries. All right.
I think they might have. Oh, they've got a sentry gun.
Oh, they have a sentry gun?
No.
What is this, Team
a
Fortress
sentry
2?
gun. Oh. 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 Because this is also Christmas.
All right. We're in the hole.
If only there wasn't some like really exploitable attack.
Just gonna creep. Just creep across this for now. Or unless are we
Is this
supposed
the
to
room
beat
where,
them to? Are we supposed to beat them up to move on?
Yeah, you have to. But I think this is the room where Batman finds the Joker, and he's like, "Oh hey,
Okay.
let me forget how to be Batman for a little bit and get poisoned."
Does that happen in this game too?
That's just in Arkham City, I think, because you're in the steel mill.
Oh, okay. We're back. Did he not remember what happened the first time?
Did they find you?
What?
The music just changed. Yep, they saw you.
What?
They saw you.
What the fuck? Well, but the sentry gun can't get me.
No, the sentry gun can't get you. It's pointed out the hallway, so you can take these guys out. Is that a martial artist? Yes. It is. No, it's just an armored dude.
Oh god!
Multiple punches to the face.
Let's get one of the gun guys. Oh, I also am a fan of how in this series the gun guys, quote unquote, are not really gun guys strictly per se. Like any guy can become any other kind of enemy by picking up the item.
Yeah.
For the most part. I
That's
mean,
pretty
I
fun.
guess except for in this game, but like in the previous game, that was like a really dope feature.
That's a thing in this game. They just don't. You just.
Well, yeah, but like the martial artists can't become like gun guys. Like,
Yeah, but martial artists are dangerous in their own ways. If they could be martial arts and do like, what is it, like gun fu or something?
that'd be wild.
That would be too much. I'd just be like, I don't want to do this.
You think? I feel like, I mean, as
Getting
long.
my ass kicked.
Well, the thing is, like, as long as you can come up with. Here, can I turn this off so I don't have to think about it anymore?
No. You can't even get through that door. I don't think.
Oh.
Can you disrupt it? You can't. And then you just go to the terminal over there.
Computer. Wow, this is a shitty. Oh, okay. I guess Joker probably fucked with it, but.
How are you uploading data? You're standing near a computer.
Yeah, you haven't used a USB port or anything.
Dennis had a pacemaker implanted.
Okay.
It says here he had prolonged QT syndrome.
I don't. What?
Well,
Is that-
Sionis is a real cutie.
Your cardiac arrest.
We're done. Anyway.
Containing chemicals used in making explosives.
Okay. So Sionis knew about the Joker
The Joker's plan.
before. Wow, these are some fat rolls of cash. I just noticed those in the corner.
If Batman were literally anyone else, he'd be like,
Yoink.
that one's mine. The rest can go to the police.
Giannis security codes. Whoa.
You cannot slide through a brick wall. As cool as that would be. There we go. Blew shit up.
Put some goo on there. Get the goo on there.
Gross. No, don't do that. That's how you get
Trophy.
arrested.
Oh, okay. We're not even. We just have to go open the other door now.
Yeah.
That feels kind of silly to put like an interactable here for us and then. But whatever.
Well, that interactable wall was just for the.
Ah.
It was just a Riddler trophy.
Yeah, but I mean, like it feels like it's the next place to be going, but then it's not, and that's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
But whatever.
They like throwing stuff like that, and they're just like, hey, let's put something in it.
Okay. Is this where we get the?
That's where you get the glue grenade.
Okay.
I think you're gonna get it after the copyright boss fight.
Okay.
Good.
Curious.
The more I learn about the Joker, the more I realize there's something very different about him.
There's something different about the guy that dresses up like a clown. Well done, Bruce. Fucking proud of you.
Chemical. That's. No wonder fucking. Him and Harley fell into the fucking vats and like became insane. Like if that was the password to get in here.
What's that?
Where are we going?
Just through the stairs. Why is there so much snow and ice in there? That's not good for a factory.
How did it? Okay, I guess
Oh, there's
there's a hole in the ceiling.
What did you do to this factory, Joker? People's jobs rely on this.
This is true.
You dick.
Maybe the Joker caused the recession in Gotham by blowing all the holes in the factories.
That might be it. I think this is a Predator. No, this is gonna be a fight.
That's a Bane dude or a
That's just
Killer
a-
Croc dude rather.
That's a
I
Killer
need to
Croc.
find a way inside that room.
That's a really elaborately made hidden wall.
Oh, yeah, you can just fuck all these dudes up. They just.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm gonna. What's this go to? Okay. I'm gonna get on here. Oh, damn, not enough distance.
Yeah.
Still, that's a cool entrance. Oh, okay.
Oh man, his arm bent so the wrong way.
Yeah. That was like a really gruesome crunch.
Ugh.
Ah, come on.
MCL, ACL, meniscus. Basically everything in your knee is just gone.
True. There is no cartilage in your knee, as it were.
I love that line from The Dark Knight Rises.
It's just so unexpected. Like those like again, this is part of that whole like Nolan thing.
Oh, that's
right?
an armored
What?
beastie thug. I think you have to
Triple
get
stun
behind
him.
him. I think the ultra stun, as they call it, plus ultra. I've been reading a lot of My Hero Academia.
Understandable.
I got the Shonen Jump app, and it's super.
Do they do translations?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not everything in Shonen Jump is available. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you have to pay for if you want to read.
Oh, okay.
But like all the
But
Dragon
like
Ball ones. It's mind
Yeah,
your
basically
eye.
the stuff that they're really banking on drawing people in.
Yeah.
Like they'll give you.
And it's only
That's
$3
really
a month.
smart.
It's only $3 a month for a subscription.
Really?
Like I think Marvel Unlimited was like $9, but
That's
Shonen Jump.
interesting.
Like you don't get as much material because Marvel Unlimited has pretty much everything except the new stuff on there now.
They have Civil War 2.
They were the last time I had it was like last year, and they were uploading Civil War 2
Okay.
as it was like in segments. They might have just finished it by the time I canceled my subscription because I hadn't used it.
Oh, hey, you can take down him to pull off the armor.
Nice. I forgot that was a thing. Stop it. I'm beating up your giant friend.
Oh God. I had something to say involving comics, but I forgot what it was. Oh God.
By the way, guys, that was not an advertisement for Shonen Jump. They don't pay us. We just really like it.
I wish they paid us, but
It'd be so nice.
you know. I did see the day after we recorded last. I opened up Steam and I saw the advertisement for Jump Force. I thought about buying it for a brief second until I saw that the price tag was $60. I was like,
Yeah,
not
it's
today.
still a brand new game, so I already have it and I already spent the $60. So I will talk about how good it is, but you can wait for its sale.
I've never been a fan of fighting games either.
It doesn't
Like-
really play like a fighting game because it's over
really?
the shoulder, so it plays more.
Well, but
like
that's that is kind of a fighting game, and it's a very specific kind of. Which of these tools do I use? Do I just walk up to it and press the button?
I think so.
But I've seen that kind of fighting game before.
proper.
I'm not sure if you are like aware of this, but like there's like Shonen Jump has released a lot of that kind of fighting game before.
Go back and get through. Just do the back on the rear end of the steel bars.
Oh, okay.
Have they released one like that before?
Yeah. There's like a One Piece fighter that like is like that. I played it at my friend's house over spring break once. Like really stoned and played that Persona 5.
Persona 5 would be an interesting game to play while stoned. Persona.
What was that?
That was Copperhead.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like that kind of fighting game is pretty common in Japan, and it's that kind. I mean, like imagine Smash except with less aerials and more ground, you know, and brought into 3D to accommodate for that. So.
Ooh, that dude
Hello.
got murdered. Oh, you would have seen Copperhead like strangling him or poison him if you had been standing right at the grate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this one, if you look around and you can
there's
see
a-
evidence of Copperhead because she's sneaking around murdering people.
No signs of assault. The system shut down.
Anyway, yeah. So Jump Force, it's that kind of fighting game, and I've never been a fan of fighting games because like, I don't know, it feels like there's not a lot of single player content, and if you want to do multiplayer, you're gonna have to get really good. Like
The single player content, because I haven't done any multiplayer online stuff really with Jump Force yet.
Okay.
Single player is pretty fun. Like they give a lot of like free missions and stuff that you just do in addition to story missions. The story missions, like at least what I'm doing so far, you're going through and you're getting every character on your team.
okay,
So
it's like Subspace from Brawl.
yeah. And I will say, I really hope Mortal Kombat 11 does what Injustice 2 did, because the single player campaign for Injustice 2 was
Is it good?
Oh, it's so good. But I mean, they also have like the comics in Injustice to back it up. Like the Injustice story arc itself is
Okay.
really interesting.
I don't know anything about like, honestly, like DC. I'm satisfied with knowing the mythology, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I don't really care about because they're just gonna retcon all that shit anyway, right?
Well, Injustice it's good because it's self-contained, own universe.
Right.
And
Right.
it's just that
That's a
story
little
arc.
different. But
So it's really interesting because it's basically like, what if Superman?
was actually an asshole.
Yeah, but I mean, like his reason for becoming an asshole is extremely valid. The
Isn't
Jo-
it that
the
like Joker kills Lois Lane?
Joker gets him to kill Lois Lane, a pregnant Lois Lane. Like he
Damn.
poisons him and makes him think that Lois Lane, who is carrying his son,
Right.
is
Ooh, damn.
Doomsday, and so he like launches her into outer space,
Oh.
and then
shit.
then he finds out that it was Lois Lane, so he kills the Joker.
Damn. That's pretty brutal. Okay.
Come on, bro. Subtlety is the key here. But
I mean, most people. Whoa, there's nothing subtle about that. Next time on the NC Backlog, Jesus.